What is up, everyone? What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday. My name is Tank. I'm joined by my partner, Nick. What's up, Nick? Say what's going on.
Yo.
Guys, this is the IBC YouTube channel. We're going to be jumping on into everything that's happening in the crypto space, specifically, though, the Cosmos ecosystem. We're going to be talking about everything that's been happening over the past 24 hours. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to try to stay on track for today's stream. Forgive us. I was a little bit late, guys. I had a lot of things actually going on. And of course, YouTube always just seems not to want to work with us. Before we jump on into everything, though, if you guys would do us a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow. We can only do that with your guys' support. The more people that see these videos, the more people hopefully get beneficial information. And also, don't forget, guys, the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets. And if you're a cosmonaut, I feel like it's your duty, he said duty, to hit that like button, subscribe, tell your auntie, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell everybody you know to come and watch these videos. It's a win-win for everybody, guys. It's a win-win for everybody. Hold on one second. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place. The lighting's all off. My kids were being crazy. I don't have my glasses on. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. We'll get it together. What's up, Bren? Good morning, guys. What's up, Sam, Degen, Chad, Jess, Matt? What's going on, everybody? Stone Cold. Don't. I can't do that because YouTube doesn't like it when we do certain stuff. Guys, if the lighting gets too crazy, I'm going to try to leave that up. I'm trying different things because I noticed that my forehead, even though I don't know what it is. I'm just not a professional. I feel like my forehead is shiny during the videos, and I'm like, maybe that's the lighting. I don't know. I don't have a shiny, oily head or anything like that. One day we'll be professional, Nick. One day. But hey, we're just normal dudes in the trenches with you guys. So forgive us if it seems bad at times or I have a shiny head or something's going on. Anyway, guys, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and jump on into it, guys. Who here, by the way, had a great past 24 hours? Who here caught themselves some small trout or you know a grouper or something like that? Who was out there throwing their lines out the past couple of days and trying to catch good buys in the market? It was Nick also says, it was me. Let's go ahead and jump on into things really quickly, cover what's happening with of course Bitcoin, Ethereum. Right now, guys, if you actually take a look before we actually get into that, take a look. It's really interesting. Take a look at like gold and platinum or whatnot, guys. Check this out. It's actually down right now. That's kind of interesting, don't you guys think? Do you guys think that's interesting? Nick, do you?
Yeah.
Do you find it interesting that gold, the rest of the markets are up actually right now? Like the Dow Jones is up 0.47% on the daily chart. Again, guys, remember we're on the daily. NASDAQ is up right now 0.5%. Almost a whole percent. SPX up 0.38%, almost 0.4%. Excuse me. The DXY coming down a little bit, guys. Coming down a little bit like it always do. It goes up, it comes down. Nothing really to worry about with the DXY. But I think it's really interesting that these traditional markets are up right now. And then gold and whatnot is actually down. What do you guys think is going on with that? Any ideas? Any clues? I have an idea, but again, it's just a spitball, and I don't really think it might be, much more than that, to be honest with you. But if you guys don't know, Russia actually produces quite a bit of precious metals. A lot of the area over there actually produces and supplies a bunch of oil and precious metals. And we all know what's happening. Well, hopefully you guys know what's happening over there. There's been a lot of restrictions and or supply issues coming out from that region. So that could be part of it. That could be part of it. Not saying it's more than that, but I'm kind of saying like that might be part of why we're seeing such fluctuations. I mean, honestly, it was just up. So, I mean, what goes up must come down, right? It was just at gold. Was this all-time highs? It was close to. Like, look at that. It was so close to all-time highs before. So, with every pump, there is a dump. So there's just that. But I'm kind of wondering, like, what else is kind of happening right now? Let us know. Let Nick know in the chat, guys. But I just kind of want to bring that up before we get into Bitcoin and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting, guys. Excuse me. I have this lurking cough, just this lurking cough that won't go away after COVID. That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it. Wait a minute. Is it somebody's birthday? Did I see something like that? No. Nick will tell me. Never mind. I'm not going to look. But yeah, just some food for thought, something to think about, guys. I thought that was really interesting. Let's move on quickly into Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin still doing pretty well. To be honest with you guys, it did go up to 48. Just recently, what was it, like 40? It was just a little bit higher than what it was. 48.2, somewhere around there. We are flirting just underneath that right now, guys. Like, hey, can't complain. I said it could go 50-50. Be honest with you. And right now we are retesting on the daily. On the daily, we are testing the 200 SMA, guys. Expect. Like, I'm not saying the momentum's with us. You know, we're going into a fresh month. Momentum's with us, so until the trend reverses, the trend is your friend. But I will tell you guys right now, just simple TA, if you look on the charts, again, the yellow line being the 200 SMA, we are coming up and retesting that 200 SMA, which again is a highly traded area of support, guys. I mean, support and or resistance, I should say. It's going to be a highly traded area, whether it be human traders or bots. Like, that's going to be a hot zone is what I'm trying to say. So be on the lookout for that. We could just kind of go straight through it. I mean, we've seen it happen before. If I take my big head and get out of the way, we've seen it happen before right here where it was just like, nope, right through it. You know, everything was with us. The wind was in our sails and like nothing stopped it at all. But you know, usually as you can see right here, there is, you know, even if you catch some kind of momentum, there is you know, a pump and then a retest of that 200 SMA. So just kind of keep that, you know, in your minds. Again, so far everything is just kind of been on its way. Let me show you guys another example right here. Last time the 200 SMA was crossed, other than that one I just shared with you guys, it crossed through really quickly, and then it came back down to retest it. So I know we might do this. We've done it a few times before where we just kind of whoop and then come back down and retest it. Let me go further here. Right here, we go through it, test it a couple of times, honestly, and then finally it fails, right? But still, there's that kind of like resistance level is what I've been trying to tell you guys there. Even on the way down, you know, it holds up, kind of tests a few times. But right here, this is pretty heavy stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, when you go back, I just realized that I went back almost 2 years right there, and it only happened, what, twice, Nick? It was like twice or whatever. But so pretty heavy stuff, guys. When it crosses the 200 SMA to the upside, you know, that could lead us in the next couple of months, again, to have that golden cross. Again, those are kind of lagging, so I don't really get all too excited like some people do about those death crosses and golden crosses. Once they happen, pretty much the move has already happened, right? But it could lead us into that, guys. And I just kind of want to point that out to you guys. Be cautious still. I mean, I don't want to be that guy that's always like, oh, and you guys are going to be eventually you guys will be like, Tank is just a bear. I'm just conservative. I'm just very conservative. I've you know, like I said in yesterday's stream, I put on my dirty shoes. I'm out there in the sun. I'm playing, you know, getting dirty, taking profits with like everybody else. But I'm not overextending right now. We still have some very, very, you know, key things that are going to happen regardless of what you guys think. The Feds, they're going, regardless if they raise it a lot or not, they're going to raise rates. It's going to affect the market 6 more times. They've committed to that, you know, and if they don't, it's going to make them look like fools, even though they're already looking like fools for the most part. I mean, they got to do what they got to do. It's going to affect the market. And then also we got to keep an eye on what's happening with the conflict. We got to keep an eye on what's happening, you know, in China with Evergrande and stuff like that. We got to keep an eye on them, guys. Evergrande is still in the works of trying to strike a deal with the people that they owe money to. I mean, regardless if they hoist them up, you know, on matchsticks or however they do it over there in China, like it's still a very, very big concern that you need to have in the back of your mind. So if you're out there playing, all I'm saying is, you know, not financial advice, but, you know, don't overextend. Don't swing for the fences or whatnot, because there's still some people saying that this could just be a relief rally, and you don't want to be the relief at all in that, you know, situation. You don't want to be the people being leaned on, like, you know, it's great to like give a shoulder, you know, give a, you know, for people to lean on, but you don't want that person. You don't want to be the liquidity for that lean. You just don't. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble all too much, but everything right now looking pretty well, guys. Let's take a look real quickly. Market Cipher B, kind of showing us, if we zoom in, kind of showing us again that we might be kind of taking a break like we did right here, or maybe even coming back down to retest 40. I think it would be smart. Honestly, I think it would be really smart to come back down and retest 45 before making a push into 50. I mean, ultimately though, it could just like ignore all of that and just be on its way. If we came down to 45, realistically, all we'd be doing is back testing a previous level of resistance before. Again, it's right around here. Take a look at this, guys. It's literally like, yeah, it's right here where we had previous resistance. If we come back down, which usually that's how it happens, guys, you kind of break through resistance, you come back test it. And if you do back test it and it holds up as support, then you can consider that move to the upside or whatever side it's doing a really strong move. You can consider that, you know, something to not kind of doubt or whatnot. If it comes back down and retests, I think that'll be better long term, and then, you know, it could go back up and break through $50,000 with confidence. If it doesn't, and we just try to get through $50,000 right up here, like more often than not, or more likely in my humble opinion, is we will probably fail that, you know, at least once or twice before, you know, maybe threading it and coming back down, maybe even retesting 45. But if we have a retest, I think that'll be a lot stronger move long term. You know, it's anybody's ball game though right now. I've been saying 50-50 for a while, and it just whoop, but it's okay. I got some profits. I didn't get the best profits, but it's better safe than sorry, in my opinion. Moving on, unless anybody else has anything else they want to add to it. Nick, do you have anything you want to add to that, or?
Not really, no.
Okay. We're going to move on, guys. Real quickly, take a look at ETH. ETH trading at 34.51. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. We actually had some previous resistance. There's so many lines right here. Again, this is on the daily time frame. I'm using Market Cipher as my oscillator indicator tool of choice. I really like using that program. So once you guys get accustomed to watching the show, you guys will pretty much know that I'm always going to be using Market Cipher. But you can see I had this lower time frame daily resistance line that obviously we broke straight through it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off because that don't really matter all too much. We are kind of coming up here again, same thing as Bitcoin. As you can see, currently got rejected over the past 2 days, testing that 200 SMA, this yellow line right here for Ethereum. Probably a good level of, it's going to be a hot zone. It's going to be a good level of trading right there. People taking profits right on that 200 SMA. And then again, when you think about it, 3,500 is a big psychological barrier anyway. So when a lot of people see 3,500 being available for them to take profits on, more likely than not, if they're smart, they'll probably will take some sort of profits. And, unless you're like a long-term holder like Nick or something like that, like, you're holding for the foreseeable future and you've bought so far down that it doesn't really matter. But the people that, bought these levels down here before making the move back up, down here and down here, they're probably going to take, profits at 35, regardless of how bullish the narrative is and what developments are happening for ETH and stuff like that. It's just, it's important levels. So be on the lookout for that. Could just be like Bitcoin though, could ignore everything, could kind of just could just kind of break straight through it and then come back down after doing that to retest the 200 SMA. Again, if it does that, I think that would be more beneficial for price action going forward, for us to see price appreciation than actually just kind of like wicking, or no, I keep saying wicking. I've been so used to over the past couple of months saying wick, because when I say wick, I'm talking like wick down, but so used to saying that, guys. Thankfully, it's changing and I'm going to have to rewire my brain. If we do break up and out and see further price appreciation, and we do go all the way up to $4,000, I really do think that would be a lot less healthy than kind of breaking through and coming back down, making a retest on that 200 SMA and then making our way up. That would give us more like stair-stepping movements. And again, whenever you see that, that's a lot more sustainable. That's a lot more maintainable than having these angled movements, kind of like we were talking about before, that are just so dramatically, angled that, it's inevitable, kind of like we had right here, that it comes back down. Kind of like we had right here, right? Like here to here. Look at that angle right there, guys. We came back down. When you have these slow and steady growth, like this is a better example, not necessarily right here, but if you take the top of the candles right here, you see that angle right there compared to this angle. Like it might not look like much, but see how the angle is like slow and steady. And then this, and it's kind of like thinking about like wheeling somebody in a wheelchair up a ramp. Like you're not doing it very well. If you do, it's going to be very hard to do it on something like this. But if you're, again, this would probably be harder. But if you have something more slowly increasing. As far as the angle goes, it's a lot more maintainable, a lot more sustainable. Moving on though, moving on. RSIs, everything on Market Cipher B. Looking okay, still has room to grow. I do see, obvious signs of maybe tapering off a little bit and kind of just going sideways. Ideally, that would be ideal too, is if we just kind of go sideways. Don't have to necessarily come back down or anything like that, but if we just go sideways and kind of cool our jets a little bit, that would be a lot more ideal for Ethereum and everybody in right now for that price action. But that's just my thoughts, guys. Let's move on. Let's go to our love child. We're going to try to stay on point today, guys. I got jujitsu, so I gotta stay on.
After our love child, can we go over Luna and hit all-time high?
Yeah, because we bought Luna in our 10K. Well, I have Luna, but we bought Luna just recently on our 10K challenge, guys. We're gonna go over that in just a second. Adam, our love child, guys. Let's zoom out, take a better look. We always like to take a good glance of at our favorite child. Make sure they're looking good before they head out into the world, properly dressed, got their putting their best foot forward. Look at this chart. Looks so good. You look so good, child of mine. I love it. Don't disappoint daddy, okay? Right now, though, we are running into a little bit of resistance, guys. It's really easy to see on Market Cipher B right down here. You can see the RSIs are not even close to being together at all. They show a lot more strength if they're pinched together like this right here, but they're obviously separated. That's a-okay. That's a-okay, guys. We're still doing really, really well. We still have a lot more room to go with these momentum waves or mountain ranges to the upside. We're not even crossing that 60 line. We're just right now getting next to it and touching it. And we still have a pretty good, actually, hold on, guys. Is this the moment? Remember, you guys know this is what I talk to you guys about all the time, right? Remember, I talk to you guys about that curvature. I like the curves. I like curves. You guys like curves on things? Anyway, you guys know what I mean. This is curving. And look at this right here, guys. We have the crossover. We've been waiting for the crossover in the positive money flow. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that right there? Do y'all see that crossover from negative money flow into the green? We can also see it really easily down here being represented on this bar. Negative money flow. Look how long we've been in a negative money flow here, guys. Look how long. How long is this? How long has this been? From there to there. It's been almost 37 days of just negative money flow. 37 days. Finally getting back into the green, though. Can we sustain ourselves? Can we keep carrying on? Can we make that transition on Market Cipher B right here? Kind of like we did. Let me see. Let me go back here. Let me go back. It's been a while. Kind of like we saw right here, guys. Can we make that transition? How long was this? I don't know. I'm just trying to see. I don't think it was 30-something days. How long was this, though? Oh, it was 46 days. Comparable. Length time-wise, though. Not, just in that. Can we make that transition like we did right here from negative money flow back into the positive money flow? And then, are we going to yeet all the way up, guys? Are we going to yank it? That sounded bad. Don't clip that. Or clip that. It's okay. I'm fine. Clip that, guys. Are we going to yank it? Are we? I fire myself. I'm never going to make it on YouTube. I say inappropriate things. Yeah, guys. We could be pulling the cord. I'm going to try to save myself. We could be pulling the cord and getting ready to go on our little moped. I don't know. I can't save myself. We do have fundamental things actually happening for Atom that could actually lead. I'm not giving you guys hopium, but you guys know, the next two updates that we have on the hub for Atom is leading into some really big fundamental changes for Atom. This could be the setup. I mean, it really could be the setup. I really do think anywhere in the 20 range for Atom is just like a really good buy level if you haven't already bought that. I already have, to be honest with you. So I was looking for like low 20s to buy anymore. And I did. When we got like down here, I bought a little bit, guys, just kind of like reinforcing the stuff that I thought I needed more of. But if you if you guys got that opportunity anywhere between 30 and 20, like that's just, I think that's fair market value I think it's actually undervalued for what it is, right? And we actually could see us lead ourselves into this big mountain range like we saw before on Market Cipher B here shortly. Just speculating. Could be the moment, right? Could be. If everything else kind of goes our way with crypto, with Bitcoin and everything else, like could be the moment, guys. Could be the moment leading into some really big things for Atom. You guys already know the 200 SMA strategy. If we do get a complete rejection, if this is just a relief rally, you know, not saying it is, but better safe than sorry. You guys know me. I want you guys to be protected at all times. I got to get that on my stream deck. Like, you know, that at all times. No more flying solo. I just want, you know, if we do have that, look for $20 to start a DCA strategy. That is on average the move down once we do break to 200 SMA and it doesn't hold up as support. Also, we have this long-term trend line that has been holding up quite well. I messed it up yesterday, so, you know, it's probably not spot on like it used to be. I feel bad about myself. But we all have everything lining up right around this range, guys. So just, you know, don't ignore things. Right now, though, everything looks great. Hopefully, we go back up, retest the 45. Who here would love to see... Yoink. Who here would love to see Atom go back to 45? If you guys would like to see Atom go back to 45, you know what would probably help? Smashing that subscribe button and that like button. Because the more people that see the Cosmos content that we're putting out, the more people will be bullish on Atom. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I know. I'm not ashamed of what I just said. I'm trying to do. Hit that subscribe button. Do us a favor, guys. Anyway, yeah, guys, Atom looking really good. Atom looking really good. Let's move on. And we're walking. Brent, I need to see a 1K. Oh my gosh. You don't even know. How happy would you be, Nick, if you saw a 1K Atom?
Be ecstatic.
If we got to look, I can say this for the people in this stream, probably. If we had a one, I'll go on a limb right now. I don't know how many people are here. Probably enough to keep me safe with me saying this. If we get a 1K Atom, or I'll even say this, if we get a 1K Juno, everybody in this stream right now that's watching, nobody else, if I can see you scrolling right now and you've said something, I will literally fly you guys out to the biggest party put on by Nick and I that you'll ever be a part of. For free. Absolutely free. Everybody right now, but you had to have said something, or you had to have liked and be a subscriber. Boom. Just saying it right there. If we ever, I'm not even putting a time frame on that, by the way. This is in whatever. When we hit 1,000, clip it, snip it, do whatever you want, write it down, take a picture, whatever. I don't give up. I'm being dead serious about that. Y'all can come out, whether it be here in the States, if you can make it, and y'all see the biggest party ever. Y'all don't even know how happy I would be with that. Make it rain. Make it rain. Coffee's so good. Anyway, did I just shoot myself? I don't know how many people is in the chat, so hopefully I didn't shoot myself. I'm like, maybe, hopefully, if there's less than 100 of you guys, I should be okay. All right, and here's the deal. It's cut off right now. Boom. If you didn't say anything, you're not there. There's the stipulations. It's on YouTube. It's on the internet. You can't. There's the contract. I just said it. All you people that have said something and liked the video and all that stuff, y'all are invited. Everybody else, suck it. Anyway, we're just moving on.
Jeez.
I gotta protect myself, man. I don't know how many people are watching. I don't look at that. Good. I can do that, Jess. I can do that.
Monetized.
All right, guys. We're gonna move on to, like Nick said, let's move on to Luna before we jump on into things, because Luna, guys, we gotta start adding Luna to our daily regimen of looking at the chart. So we'll do Bitcoin, ETH, Atom, and then our second favorite child. Can we play first and seconds? I'm gonna say second. My second favorite child. It's a close one though. It's a close one. No, I'm not gonna lie.
She's my favorite.
No, Atom's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Adam's my favorite because I missed Luna. I'll just say it, like, personally, it's because I feel bad about myself. Luna doing great though. 107.44. 107. Is that all time? No. It was just at, literally, it just broke all time highs like a second ago, right? Didn't it?
Yeah, it was at 106. Or no, it's at all time high now. No, it's not.
No. I think my wife's trying to call me, but I'm not going to answer because I don't want to answer. Nope. Potential spam. That's what you get for being in business. Sorry, my phone. I'm going to throw my phone over here, guys. There. Phone away for you guys. You guys have all my attention. But yeah, guys, right now, all-time highs from what it looks like. All-time highs. Yeah, we're above it right now. All-time highs. Congratulations, all you lunatics. Guys, if you guys are into Luna, smash the like button, subscribe. I'm going to say it every single time. If you like something that we're covering, show us that you like it and subscribe. Anyway, now I'm going to stop doing that. Guys, so happy that we put that on our 10K challenge. So happy for everything that's happening in the Terra ecosystem, guys. I'm super bullish. Like, honestly, what is happening with Luna and Terra, just in itself, like them buying billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Did I say billions? I guess, what was it? Like a billion something plus of Bitcoin?
Yeah, 1.3.
It's not billions, but 1 point, that's still a lot of money, right? Like over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. That in itself is massive. Alone could move the price. With that, how much does Michael Saylor have? I have all this information. I just don't have it really available. Would that give them more than Michael Saylor? I think it does, right? Does it?
I think it's close.
Does anybody know how much does Michael Saylor have? Because he has like, they're not private, but like he has like one of the biggest holdings, right? Something like that. I used to follow it religiously, and then I just stopped, kind of like, once you go into the Cosmos ecosystem, you're just kind of like, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that alone is crazy bullish, guys. How much are we up right now? Actually, let's take a look at this. If you guys would have bought, let's just say from the recent pump to where it's at now, 17% in 2 days. In 2 days. Let's go on the daily right here. When we came off, I'm telling you guys, 200 SMA, guys. Don't ignore that. If you bought that, you are up in a month time 113%. Whew. Imagine that. 17,732 BTC as December. That's what Michael Saylor has. Saylor has less BTC than me. Saylor has 125. Wait, I'm confused. So MicroStrategy holds 125. How much is that? How much is that right now? That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking money, guys.
That's a lot.
Imagine they would be buying 10 billion on spot exchange. Yeah, that, I mean, honestly though, it wouldn't even matter if they do it under the count, OTC or not. Like it wouldn't matter. Like that's going to move the price. I'm sorry. Is the lighting getting sunny all of a sudden? So like now the light's coming out. You guys see my true colors shining through. You don't own Bitcoin. I own Luna. Personal. Wow. Oh, that's his personal holdings. Get out of here. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. You know what we got though? You know what we got? We got the Cosmos ecosystem. So it's all good. It's all good. Bitcoin, do your thing. Do your thing. But if you want to actually connect, you're going to have to be joining the Cosmos ecosystem sometime soon. Guys, don't forget, Compound Yonomic. It's coming. ETH and Bitcoin is coming. Amongst many other bridges, it's coming to the Cosmos ecosystem, guys. We're going to be talking about that in just a minute. Hold on 1 second. This is getting really, really bright. Give me a second. I know. Nick, take it over for me.
So actually, guys, I did the ETH bridge with Shift Chain last night as a test. And boy, was I ate by fees. It's kind of crazy. Not saying that the platform's bad, but wow. Took like out of a $300 just change, it was $150. Oh, got pretty good.
You talking about the interaction you just recently had?
Well, yeah, with Shift Chain.
Ooh, that was expensive sounding. Guys, I mean, but though it will, I mean, obviously, eventually when ETH, goes to ETH, whatever they're calling it now, not ETH 2.0. What is it now? What are they calling it? I should know this. I just don't look that much anymore. Whatever. They changed the name now. It's not ETH 2.0. Call me Susan. Don't call me, whatever. But ETH 2.0, once that goes live, and that should help quite a bit with a lot of different things. So I'm still just patient. If you're a cosmonaut, if you're in Atom, if you've been in this ecosystem, you know one thing, and that is how to be patient. So it's the name of the game. We're just waiting. Inevitably, I really do think, honestly, I wholeheartedly believe that's why we IBC gang and all this stuff. I do think the future and the key is interoperability. And I do think eventually we're going to see thousands of IBC enabled protocols, just linking up. I really do think that. I honest to God think that, guys, because the only way that mass adoption is going to happen is if we make it simple and able to communicate seamlessly between each other and between all these protocols and projects, guys. And really, if you guys know any other ecosystem, please point me in the way, because that's where I want to go. But right now, I don't know any other ecosystem that is trying to do it like the Cosmos ecosystem, that is literally trying to openly and freely provide that capability to any and all if they want it. I mean, I'm serious too. If you guys know of anything else, point me in that direction, because that's where I want to be. Where everybody knows my name. Doom, doom. Maybe I'm a boomer there. You guys don't even know what song that is, do you? If you know what that is, let me know in the chat, you boomers. I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen X from yesterday's stream. I'm a Gen X. I still know what that show was. Quickly, what show was it? You guys don't know the jingle? You guys don't know the jingle?
Nah. You lost me.
What? Come on, guys. What jingle was that? I know there's a lag. You guys are looking it up right now. It was Cheers, guys. Cheers. With Phil and everyone. Come on. Come on. That's how old I am. Anyway, guys. You guys are probably like, what the hell is Cheers? It was one of the best TV shows ever. We're gonna move on. We're walking from that boomer moment. Guys, yeah, Luna doing really, really well. 107 though. Imagine if you guys are in it, please do. If you could imagine for a second that we will probably more than likely, like we've been doing in the past, meet some kind of resistance when we're getting into all-time highs. People are going to be taking profits. I don't know why you would. I'm super bullish on Luna. Everything points up and far, far beyond for Luna. I shared with you guys yesterday. I really do think we could see literally a $500 to $1,000 Luna, like really, really quickly. Just in the short amount of time that we have on the charts right here, you can see that it's quite possible, guys. Look at the jump that it made from, and that was a totally different landscape, by the way, 2 years ago from November up to here. That is an 8,000% jump. If we just make 1,000% jump, because as we go up into the right, it gets higher, harder and harder as the market cap gets larger and larger. So let's just say, devil's advocate, let's just be realistic about it. If we go up 1,000%, if we go up 1,000%, not 8,000, 1,000%, that brings us into $1,144 Luna. Guys, you already know the mechanics. You guys already know the tokenomics for everything. Like, could realistically happen. And that was only, 1/8 of what we were just talking about. That just recently happened 2 years ago. Even from the low over the summer here, guys, let's, we're talking about probabilities and stuff like that. From our lowest, let's just say for to now, because that really wasn't that long ago. It's like a year. That's 2,143%. So again, not to say that we do exactly what we've done in the past and just do half of that. That's still 1,000%, right? That still brings us to $1,000 Luna. Very much possible. Don't think that it's not possible. I've told you guys before, I'm going to leave this trend line to the upside for the foreseeable future, because I just see us threading it on the way up and to the right until we actually meet that price point or fall somewhere in between there. $500 to $1,000 literally in the next year, maybe year and a half max. Really, really doable. Highly probable, and I'm not sleeping on it at all, guys. The only thing that I hate about Luna is that I didn't actually do what I knew I should have done back down here and right here, guys. I kick myself every morning when I look at the charts for Luna, and that is something that I definitely do regret. But you can't live in hindsight. Don't look back. Keep looking forward. Forget what you did or did not do in the past. Let's keep making correct decisions going forward. All right, guys, we're going to jump on in to first and foremost, our 10K. We're going to cover it real quick. Our 10K study. Right now, guys, as you can see, from just 2 days ago, we are up $500, almost $600 almost $600 in just making our investment 2 days ago, $1,000 into 10 Cosmos ecosystem protocols. Not all of them are stakeable. Obviously, you can see that we did buy some NETA, but every single one of them, except for stars, which I'm not, hey, it's okay. We're not going to, I'm still very bullish on stars. I know they're going through their thing. I know they're going through their growing pains. Some people are getting pushback about certain things. The hype was over. The release is out. Now we're really trying to find our place and footing as a platform, as an NFT play and all that stuff. I'm super bullish, though, about Stargaze. They've so far, to me, proven themselves as far as their release for all of their projects that's released on their platform. They've pretty much, guys, tell me, have you guys ran into any kind of issues as far as on Stars platform, like fault on their platform with any of did you guys buy any NFTs, I should say, first and foremost? But if you guys did you guys see any kind of like real reasons or issues when buying any of those new releases or mints on Stargaze? I really didn't. I thought they went really well in comparison to most other platforms. I thought they went really, really well, to be honest with you. And they were able to onboard quite a bit of different projects. I know their voting system in our Discord kind of got all skewed and stuff like that, but that's not really their fault. That's people, just being people and SE poopy people. Wait, hold on. I just noticed something. Have I been doing a good job not swearing, or have I been swearing? I don't even know. I'm trying not to swear, guys. Let me know not to swear. Trying to still, please YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. Anyway, but I really do think like it really wasn't that all bad. I know people had some pushback with Stargaze and, that whole NFT governance thing and issue and stuff like that. But, hey, you put things out, you see what the feedback is from the community and you adjust, right? Like when you're brand new, you're still trying to get your legs underneath you guys. Not everything is going to be received, with praise. And I honestly think that it's a good thing that they're testing things out and they're trying to be innovative in that kind of way. If it doesn't get received, it doesn't get received that way, and people want to stick to what they know, fine. But at least they're trying to do things differently. And being built in the Cosmos ecosystem, I really do think they have a very, very high potential to do very, very well long term. And I'm talking about, multiple years. But when you consider everything that's also out there, Solana NFTs, Cardano NFTs, OpenSea, ETH, NFTs, all of these places, they all have one thing in common. They've all been hacked. They've all had issues. They've all been schemed, plotted, whatever. Like really, so far so good with stars, right? Like cheap, fast, pretty good so far. So I'm still guys, I'm still just compounding and staking. Haven't sold anything, won't sell anything for multiple years. It's dollar cost average kind of thing for me. Anyway, the only one out of the 10 though is Stargaze, and I still have faith, is my point. Still have faith in Stargaze and its potential. What do you guys think of our list, by the way? What do you guys think of our list? NETA, and this is in no particular order. They all got 1,000 put into it, and whatever could be staked, I just put it straight into staking. We're not making DeFi plays or anything like that. We will do a 5K DeFi. Like, I'll show you guys how I've taken. Actually, Nick, that would be a good idea, right? We will take 500. I've been telling you guys that I've been able to flip $500 multiple times into $10,000. We'll do something like that. Maybe not $500 because things are changing. The glory days of osmosis and stuff like that, way back there where the APRs were really, really high, and we still have the zero fees, but it was different. But we're gonna do a degen play after this one, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can, not easy, but how you can make that kind of flip in the Cosmos space. If that sounds interesting, don't forget, do what you guys got to do to make sure that you guys are in the know. Subscribe. But yeah, guys, NETA, Terra, Secret, Juno, Cosmos, obviously, got to put our love child in it. Sif Chain, Rowan, Osmo, I always want to say Kronos, whatever. Persistence and Stargate. Actually, by the way, guess who, out of the two of us, me and Nick, bought a whole bunch of Crow nodes? Take a guess, guys. Which one was it, me or Nick? Nick bought a bunch of nodes, guys, like over 100 nodes. Man's a madman. Well, you knew it already, Brett. But yeah. Still stuff that you can do, guys. Don't think that just because you're cosmonauts that you can't kind of venture. You guys got to remember, they're still cousins. They're still family members of the Cosmos ecosystem, guys. Support them. Crow and Crypto.com, that whole platform, even though they haven't, you know, they're IBC enabled, but, you know, even though they fully have it, they're still cousins. You still got the guys. You can make a lot of money doing plays like that. I support it. I support it. The real question is when is B&B gonna come out to the family reunion? When are they gonna come, guys? That's what I'm waiting for. When is B&B? Let's make a petition right now. Look, why enable IBC, Binance? Why? I mean, I understand probably why. I'm just being kind of like whatever, but like seriously, why let us come play? You don't like this side of the family or something? Huh? You don't like where you're from? I'm just joking. Guys, but B&B actually does it. Ooh. Yeah, it is, right? It's like the older sister that doesn't want you as like, she's a senior and you're like a freshman coming into her high school and she's like, look, Tank, I don't want you embarrassing me at all. When it's lunchtime, you can come and sit by me. But if you make me, I swear, I'm going to tell mom. Like, yeah, it's like that. When are you going to love me, B&B? We're going to move on, though. Guys, doing pretty well. Let's release a refresh. Are we at 600 now? Oh, we gained $1. Doing well. You guys remember, we're going to be covering this as often as we possibly can. And so long as we are still in profits, it could be exactly 10K at the end of our study. Oh, I should say, we're going to give away $1,000. Did that run out? The voting? What did everybody say? I saw when I voted, they wanted 10 people to all get $100 a piece. But like,
yep, so far it's 10 in the lead. You still got 2 days to vote.
Yeah, go check out IBC_. Actually, could you link that? It's a lot easier. If you can link that, Nick will link that, and you guys can vote, because once we're done with this study, apparently a lot of you guys might actually get, you know, the chance for free money, or one of you guys might get just a straight up $1,000, because we're going to give away $1,000 from our 10 $1,000 investments into 10 projects in the Cosmos ecosystem. So yeah. So cross your fingers, guys. Hopefully we could be up just $1. We could be up 1 penny. It doesn't matter. So long as we're up or at a break even standpoint, I will give away $1,000 from this study to you guys. Yeah. Let's move on. And we're walking. This is just one. Let me go on to the next thing I want to talk to you guys. Oh, no. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is, check this out, guys. Super bullish news. Yet another exchange picked up Atom. And you guys know how they have to pick it up, guys. We don't make deals. You got to come buy it just like everybody else. So another exchange, as you can see, bFOT has picked up Atom. I just kind of want to put that out there because, you know, that's my love child. Any kind of trophy they bring home, I'm going to put it on my shelf. Whether it be a participation trophy or not, I'm just going to be like, he got another one. So there you guys go. Check them out. You guys know, you guys probably not buying stuff off centralized exchanges, but if you guys need to, and you guys want to check them out, bFOT. Some flair right there with that exchange name, right? bFOT. Like I could see like Fabio. You guys remember Fabio? I'm dating myself so bad. Like that long-haired blonde guy, Fabio. I use bFOT for my exchange. Anyway, moving on, guys. Next thing we're going to talk about is Juno Tools. Still with the drama for your mama in Juno. We're still moving forward, guys. Last I heard, by the way, we are more than likely moving into that burn situation because CCN has not been really receptive to working with the community. Obviously, the community would rather just burn everything to the ground before ever giving it back. That's been voiced. Whether you agree with it or not, that has been the overall voice of things. I think even the people that were, even like myself, that were willing, you know, first off and foremost, I will say, all of you guys saying only the people that voted yes should get anything with the fork and all that stuff. Remember, there was genuine people like myself that literally abstained just because I'm on YouTube talking to you guys, and I don't want to be the reason why anybody gets influenced in one way or another financially. So I felt like it was my duty, much like I felt like it was the duty, everybody's saying duty, of the validators and all participants directly in the mix of this whole conflict right now in Juno. I thought that it was their responsibility to let the actual community vote and see where that lands without giving their influence. I thought, honestly, that the majority of them should just abstain. That was just my opinion, and that's what I did. But if personally you guys wanted to know where I stand on it, I would love to just get this over with. And like, I'll just burn. I don't think CCN should have it. That's just my personal opinion about it. I'm not, though, in agreement of, like, it's weird because I still believe in, like, how in the heck are you going to take somebody else's stuff, you know? And I still don't think, I don't know, because I don't know anything, that it's really hard to fully believe that, like, they were able to game it without knowing something beforehand. Like, I don't know. So I have my doubts, but yeah, I'm at the point right now with everything that's developed. Well, let's just burn this thing to the ground because it's not about the money. It's about the principle of things. And that's what we always try to tell you guys here. I'm not trying to make money off you guys. Nick and I are not trying to make money off anybody. It's about you guys, and we will be 100%, 1000% about that every single time. It's not about the money. That's why we give money away. It's because we want you guys to be protected. You guys need to be in a place that, you know, you're not being fed upon, you know, you're not being, you know, used as food, for liquidity, for whatever it is. Anyway, Juno Tools making some moves, guys, making some moves. Make money off me, baby. Seriously though, seriously. Juno Tools still making moves, guys. And actually this is, you know, it might not seem, you know, like big news or whatnot, but this is actually really, really big. You know, they're creating a platform or a place where, you know, simple, like you can simply go out there and just manage the token release, like whether you have like drops, like stake drops, whatever, airdrops or whatever it is that you want to, like we've seen, you know, a bunch of shady things already come released via the Juno network, because now that's out, you know, and it's a permissionless contract, everybody can just write something. But this is big, guys. You know, with innovation is always shady characters. There's always people trying to take advantage and stuff like that. But you got to look at the tech, and this is just another piece of the tech that is super, super bullish, guys. It's super, super beneficial for the people that are actually trying to bring value and actually trying to innovate and bring new things to the space via the Juno network. So with everything happening, guys, I'm still accumulating my Juno. I'm still just compounding my Juno. I have not sold a single thing of my Juno. That's just me. I'm not giving you guys financial advice. I see the long-term benefits of Juno. I see the long-term potential of Juno. I think that even regardless throughout all of this, I think the network will survive. I think the community will survive, and this is just growing pains. So we're going to be, hopefully we get something this week. Has there been any developments this week with Juno that you guys know about that I might not know about? I don't think there's any kind of like, here, let me see here, guys. Is there any kind of, we're going to talk about SOM in a little bit. Is there any kind of voting right now for Juno? Nothing new right now, guys. Pending, nothing new just yet. So still waiting patiently. Looking at you, Core 1, looking at you, Core 2. We're waiting. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's move on to our next topic, the Verse DAO. We've been asked quite a bit. Yeah, cut the cancer out. We've been asked quite a bit of about Verse or Universe or the Verse DAO, and finally, you know, I said it before that they seem to kind of like go quiet a little bit, and when they do that, I kind of also just kind of go quiet about it because, you know, what's the point? But they just recently released this the other day, as you guys can see here, much awaited article on the Verse DAO tokenomics and Verse. If you guys want a link to this, we will try to provide it later on in our description down below, but you guys can see simply, if you go to Twitter, you can just type in the Verse DAO, and you guys will see this pop up. You guys can read and do your own homework on this article, which I highly suggest that you guys do, because it's pretty good. It's honestly pretty good. It tells you the token supply. It tells you the utility and what they're trying to do with their timeline and stuff like that. And then also you can see their structure for the airdrop. The first phase of the protocol launch was the community airdrop, where we gave away 100,000 Verse tokens to our community. It ran from 9th to the 17th of February, opposed to the common airdrop structure, which promotes countless referrals, bots, blah, 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 blah. You can see here the rest of the information. Again, do yourself a favor, guys. Take a quick moment and check this out, guys. Excuse me. Again, right here, obviously you can see that there is a stake drop for Osmo stakers, Juno stakers, and Hua stakers. Fortunate for us, or me, and hopefully a lot of you guys, I've been staking all of those. So yay. You know, we'll see what comes of it. Moving on, of course, we got to talk about the fort, the castle. Guys, did you guys watch the video I just put out? Don't go do it right now. Do it later. You know, I would appreciate it. But I did just put out, and of course, when I was making this video yesterday, of course, because they're go-getters over there, from what I can tell, they enabled or put out an article about their stable. So as I was making a video trying to explain stuff, they put out more information. I was already editing it. I was like, oh, it's like throw all my papers on. I was like, I just made this video. But if you guys want to check out that video, you can see here that I put it out there, understanding Okonomiya. I thought it was pretty good. Of course, I'm biased a little bit. But yeah, go check that out, guys. Cryptotank _. But the fort, look, I can't complain. A lot of people are saying sketch city. A lot of people are saying rug pull. I mean, let me ask you guys this. You know, we've been covering it quite a bit. What is your guys' opinion about fort so far? And Nick, let's start with you first. What is your overall opinion and your experience in the castle so far?
So far, very good. Return on investment's been fantastic. I'll put it that way. From an investing standpoint, it's been great. However, from a technical and just kind of investor standpoint, like actually thinking about it, feels very much like a Ponzi. But
why is that? I don't mean to cut you off, but like, I don't see, a lot of people have been saying that. What makes you feel like it feels like a Ponzi? Why?
So I understand like the mechanics and everything behind it. It's just, I don't understand how they're creating the source of income. It's like they're using other people's money essentially to fund their project. So I mean, it's like, man, it's so hard to explain.
Let me ask you this, and not because, okay, you see how Nick and I are usually we're synced with a lot of things, and I'm not saying he's wrong with here, but this is the kind of things that I like to do, you know, with you guys and Nick as well. I like to strike up these kind of conversations because I think this is the most beneficial thing that we could possibly do in our space is like constructively talk about it. Okay, so people are saying, and I get what you're saying because a lot of people have said exactly what you just said. Like, where is it coming from? Like, how are they accruing value? Let me just put this way though. Isn't that with anything?
That's 100%.
Right.
I mean,
like the people are asking where the value is, how the mechanics work. Nothing is valuable unless we actually. That's why we always say here, you guys are the most important thing. You guys make this whole space go round. It's only what you guys deem valuable as far as these protocols that give it value. If we see, like, let's just take Juno for example, right? This is built using Juno, but let's take Juno for example. If nobody thought that technology was valuable, it wouldn't be worth anything. They're using, obviously, like, you know, the structure was a little bit different, and it's not too far different from what FOT has done, but obviously airdrops and all this stuff, like you incentivize people. That's like age-old marketing and stuff like that. Like the way you actually get people to come out and check out your stuff is you give them a sample and then you show them the whole thing. That's the whole point of an airdrop. Like you give them a sample. It's not to get rich, guys. Airdrops are not to get rich, but it's to give them a sample, let them experience whatever you're trying to show them that might be beneficial. And then it's on that person to deem if that's valuable or not. And that's how the token, the FOT in this case, actually has, well, it's actually bFOT because that's the thing that you can get listed. But that's how bFOT actually gets its value. It's just like Bitcoin. It's just like Ethereum. It's just like anything. So when people say that, I kind of get a little bit confused because I'm like, well, isn't that like anything? Like, why do you buy Nike Air Jordan? Like, because you think it's no better than the next shoe right now that I have on that's $50. But it's because we perceive it as to be more valuable because of the person, not for shoes, but like the person that's putting it out there, right? In this case, it's the tech. It's the tech behind it. Now, I will say, I can understand that people feel like it's a Ponzi if they said, I'm just so confused, I don't get it. Like, the mechanisms and the modules and the subsystems and all that stuff, that I can understand, because if you don't understand what you're looking at, it's not going to be very valuable to you. Like, I could care less about a number of things because I don't understand it, you know. But if I understood it, I probably would find it a lot more valuable, even if it's just the information. I would find that a lot more valuable to my day-to-day life and comprehension skills and like how I apply it in my everyday life. I think that is the biggest thing that they're running into with FOT is people feels skittish. And again, part of the reason and a big thing of why I made this video just yesterday, understanding economia. And again, that's just my opinion about it, right? And just like this is my opinion right now. But the modules and the mechanisms, when you literally just take a step back, I'm going to say step back and understand that it also doesn't make sense because we're only looking at one arm, you know, of the body of the castle. I'm just going to call it the castle because economy is just hard for me to say. When we understand that we're literally right now only partaking in this section, this small little section of the castle, it doesn't make sense because it's not a complete picture just yet. So I can get that. Do you guys feel the same way though as Nick? Like even though I'm saying that stuff, do you guys feel the same way? Does it still give you kind of that little skittish feeling, even if you are bullish?
100%.
Yeah. I mean, it takes, that's, you know, and again, that's why it's an investment, right? Every investment has a risk. I'm still kind of scared. I put out that video and I'll be honest with you guys. I still would love to have the team on so that they can have their chance to better explain it because it's just my perceived, interpretation from the stuff that we have to work with on what they're trying to do with the castle. It's just my opinion. It's just what I'm perceiving it to be. Could be absolutely wrong. But to me, excuse me, it doesn't seem any different than anything else we've already dealt with or that's been out there. Kind of, I actually had somebody today, Charles, was it you? Was it you, Charles, that said it? I don't mean to put it out there. On my previous video, I think it was the video from today, somebody said, why do we need this store of value for FOT? You know, we already have Bitcoin. Why are we using that? It's just like anything, right? Like my response, I don't know who it was. I could bring it up, but I don't want to put them on the spot. But it's just like anything, right? That's like saying, why do we have different types of currency in the world? Well, they all do the same thing, right? They're all a store of value. They all, you know, work in the same kind of manner per se. But why do we have different currencies in the world? It's because you're in a different ecosystem. It's because you're in a different environment. It's because you're actually, you know, while it is still an exchange medium between people and entities and stuff like that, it's because each ecosystem and each mechanism, like this one, which is super confusing, has its own unique principles and values and modules and mechanisms that make it work very well. Again, Bitcoin, people said it all the time. It's not the best transfer energy that we have in crypto. Like it's a great store of value, but if you're talking about being able to have a store of value and then also make, you know, like again, I'm going down a rabbit hole, but like Ethereum, like obviously transactional store, like, and now it's going to become a store of value as well. Bitcoin store of value. It was supposed to be peer-to-peer, a medium between people so that it can interact peer-to-peer seamlessly and all this stuff without permissions, all that stuff. You know, that's kind of hard because it doesn't really, you know, it's not cost efficient. It's not time efficient or whatnot. But if you can, why do we need it? And my answer would be, if you can merge ETH and Bitcoin and make an actual, you know, environment to where it is beneficial to have a different store of value, a means to transact, and it all works seamlessly. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not innovate? You know, that's my answer to that. Like people are always like, why do we need this? Why do we need that? Why not? Is my question. Like, is Bitcoin the best transactional entity out there in crypto? Heck no. That's why we have ETH. Is ETH the best one? Heck no. That's why we have multiple other layer ones and other smart contracts out there trying to be more proficient in what they're trying to do. Are they going to be, who knows? Like, you know, that whole ETH narrative killer thing that they try to put out there, like kind of died off because now people are starting to understand that it's not about, you know, being better or whatnot, or being the killer of whatnot and this and that. It's about just being the best protocol, the best ecosystem that you possibly can be. And that's what I think when I look at Fortius Economia. When I look at it, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a really cool ecosystem that once all of their subsystems come available will make a lot more sense going forward. Could be totally wrong, but that's just me. I took $5,000 and I'm speculating, just like any investment early on, that I'm right, but that's what it looks like to me. Again, you guys saw that they just put out an article letting everybody know, what their stable is all about. And we were talking about it yesterday. Again, this happened while I was putting out my video. So I was like, oh God, I'm going to put this in there. But honestly, like once we get their stable, their sFOT, and once we actually get some of their other arms, again, they're going to have live liquidity pools. They're going to have their DeFi play. They're going to have their P2P insurance section of their platform. It changes the whole landscape. The bFOT starts going all over the place now. And the evaluation, like they gave an example right here of being bFOT up to $10. Let's be real, guys. If we take a look at the charts, let's update this. Like we were literally just at 5. Could like legitimately, and if you saw their example, and how this works out, from what I understood about this, correct me if I'm wrong now, guys. Now, what they're saying here is because they're going to have a clearance sale module, enabled once they have their sFOT. What it seems like to me, could be wrong, is that the people who are staking are now going to be getting rewarded in FOT and in sFOT as well, especially when people start using their sFOT to get into their liquidity pools, their living liquidity pools, or however they call it. Guys, you have to kind of and I wish I had more time to actually make the video after. They're just such go-getters. Like literally, this wasn't even supposed to happen just yet. And they put out today, the network is down. Actually, from what I understood, it's down right now because they're updating it for sFOT. And I think honestly, even though this timer is here, they're going to bring it. They're going to bring it before this actually happens. I think maybe, could be wrong. Maybe they just let it go to that time, but they're already updating everything on their grand module and stuff like that. So from what I understood, it's like anything that's above and over with sFOT or the pegging mechanism that they have, it's going to be beneficial for the staker. Guys, God, look at this. If I even get a mistake for this, do you guys see this right now? This isn't connected, so maybe I need to connect this. If I connect my wallet, is it going to show me this? Oh my gosh. If you even get it's not like it's like time in the market for this, by the way, guys. I just want to put this out there. It's time in your stake is how it's all calculated at the end of your epoch and your rewards. Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm not telling you guys to do anything. Could just be a glitch. They are updating things right now. But do you guys see this? Even if I get just like a split second of this glitch. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's really hard to conceptualize the castle right now because it's not fully out. And when it is, which is going to happen here soon, that sFOT drops, I really do think, guys, just by looking at this chart, for an example, that yes, we're going to get people that take profits. We're going to get, the shakeouts and stuff like that. But honestly, we're just growing. This still looks like a really nice chart. I know it's a glitch, but I'm just saying. Also, there was a glitch for people that was supposedly not supposed to get one FOT before, and they got a FOT, whatever. I know it's a glitch. They're going through their thing, but I'm just saying, could you imagine getting something from there?
I just want to mention something. Well, did you hear that CCN quit?
You should.
No,
Hey.
He quit. He got served by the financial service agency.
Bring it.
At least it's a rumor.
Well, I don't understand. Be honest with you guys. Let's bring that up right now. That's actually big news for the let's see. Is Juno flying right now? That Juno should fly right now, right? Juno should fly right now. Is there any?
Here, I'll give you a tweet. Jack Zem, I don't know how you say his last name. The guy who
Nazi?
does some.
Yeah.
He retweeted it from.
There we go. I got him. Quit CCN before it being instructed by the Japanese financial agency. Oh, Ooh. I don't understand. He's likely running an illegal under Japanese. Yeah. So that was my biggest thing. From what I understand, I don't think he was actually like regulated to do what he was been doing over there. So like all this legal stuff and all that blah, 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 blah. Bro, seize it, put it back into the community pool, and let's carry on. That's all I'm saying. Let's carry on. Let's be on our way. Good day to you, sir. And let's just go. It is what it is, guys. He made a lot. He's going to get served a lot, guys. That's why we believe, guys, in being genuine. That's why we believe in being honest people. Again, this is just my 2 cents about the whole thing. You guys put out that kind of energy into the world, you're going to get that kind of energy eventually. Maybe not immediately, but you're going to get what's coming to you. You take advantage of people and do all this stuff. That's what's going to happen to you. So guys, hopefully this is, I'm not hoping for people's downfall, but I'm hoping for people's downfall right now. Hopefully this is true because I want to be on our way. Let's be on our way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's awesome sauce. Bye-bye, sir. Good day to you. Good day to you, sir. Bye-bye. Instructed serve. Gotta take a look at the catfish part. What? Hopefully that's true, guys. I hope that's true. We're gonna have to look into that and make a little bit more content about that later. Moving on though. Moving on. Guys, Stargaze. Again, I'm super hopeful about Stargaze long term. Don't forget to go vote. If you guys want to see superfluid staking on Osmosis, go vote, guys. Go vote. Speaking of Jack, if you guys don't know, and if you guys haven't noticed on Osmosis, right now, SOM has been doing really well, guys. It is up 26% over the last 24 hours. And the reason why that's happening is because finally, they have put out some information. It is our very first seller. If you guys aren't used to what SOM is trying to do, obviously like it's a play on wine and stuff like that. But so that's why they call it a seller. But if you guys don't know what sellers are, think of it as like vaults in the ETH like ecosystem. Basically it's like liquidity pools and locking stuff up in sellers and all this other stuff. If you guys want to know more about it, go ahead and click this link here on SOM on their Twitter page right here. If it doesn't look like this, don't click this. But if it looks like this, go ahead and get cooties because I already clicked on it. When you do, it'll bring you to this really, I'll be honest with you, boring looking holding page where you can learn more about it. If you go here and click on seller liquidity providers, you can see, what they're talking about right here. It looks like from the digging that I've done real quickly, that from what I understand, now stakers it's going to be like one of the first places in the Cosmos ecosystem where stakers of the SOM token and of course liquidity providers are going to get, not only inflation scale when they do, because right now you weren't getting anything staking SOM, nothing. But now you're going to be getting rewarded your rewards that way. And then also some from their seller liquidity like play. I think that's what I understood. I could be wrong, but it's really interesting. Either way, I'm in it. I recently just bought me some more. These are just the rewards, guys, but I recently just bought me some more. Transferred down on over, as you can see right here. You can see it. I just transferred me like a little something. I didn't go, too deep on it, but I bought me like $500 worth and just wanted to be in on that, guys. So yeah, SOM is one of those things where you're definitely going to have to read it, guys. You're definitely going to have to read it a little bit. Make sure that you do your own homework about it. But that's basically, oh, no. That's not what I got. We got one last thing. Forgive me, Coslin. Forgive me. Last thing, Coslin, guys, I want to put it out there for you guys. They do have airdrop announcement on their Twitter. If it doesn't look like this, again, don't click it. If it looks like this, I've already got cooties. I've already clicked it. Check it out. It'll give you details about the whole, the whole deets of their airdrop or whatnot. Yeah. Super cool. I'm always for airdrops. You know how I do with airdrops though. Take my wins, keep a little bit of it, see what happens. But that's what we got right now, guys. Check out check out Coslin's actual platform right here. The money market of Cosmos ecosystem. Again, another one, right? Yeah. Wow. But big thing though, because it's talking to, Ethereum, Cosmos. Like I was saying, it's only a matter of time. Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think they're all going to it's only a matter of time until everybody's interlinked with Cosmos. So, might be something, guys. Let's go into an AMA. Do we got anything?
Got one question from J2000 on Cosmos Pug. What are the top 3 airdrops you're looking forward to moving forward?
On you know what? I'm honestly ongoing. I'm still really bullish on the castle. As you guys know, the castle is giving. Do I still have it up right here? I think I actually no, I don't. Do I have it up? I do have it up. There are drops right here. Like you're gonna be getting like drops going and going and going and going and going and going. Okay, and I just want to put out just me. What I'm doing with this FOT is, especially once I get, and I'm real close to actually getting my initial investment back already in just 2 days. But once that's secure, what I'm planning on doing, because the way I understand FOT, bFOT, gFOT, and sFOT, is I am going to be keeping 50% of every FOT that I get from here on out. And then I'm transferring, again, up until when I reach, this will change until when I reach my initial investment back and I'm free and clear. But until then, I'm going to take 50% of my FOT, keep it long term, because it actually is a store of value on their ecosystem, on their platform. There's only ever going to be, what did I say? Is it 200 or 100 million FOT? Whatever it is, a store of value. There's a scarce asset on there. And then you need to burn your FOT to partake in some of these other really bullish things on their subsystem stack and stuff like that. So I'm keeping that. And then I am taking rewards, and then I'm stacking after reclaiming my initial investment for the long term. Again, guys, you can see my goal honestly is to get where Sam is. I want to get to, I only have 30% of one gFOT. I want to get one whole gFOT and just, and ride the wave for the inevitable future. But that's my goal for myself. You do you. You make sure you realize profits. As a friend, not financial advisor, but as a friend, make sure that you're always in a good position and realizing profits in some way or form. The other one that I'm actually really bullish on is Isuna, just because it's a card game. And I think card games actually have a chance. Again, they have to implement, they have to drop things well and whatnot. And then the more I'm looking at Jackal, the more I'm getting interested, but I don't know if I would say I'm super bullish on them. But for the third one, I would have to say, like, regardless of everything, EVMOS is what I'm really looking forward to, and or Raw. Like it's a close. I don't know which one that is. Like if what happened with CCN, just like, it's developing news. If that actually happened, it'd probably be more Raw than EVMOS right now. But like, I'm still bullish on both of those. So it's a really hard question for top 3. As far as like all of them, man, I get like the Crescent. I'm kind of curious about Raw. Super bullish on EVMOS, obviously. Like I said, Isuna, Fort. I'm already told you guys that. And then, like, I am bullish on Shade. Like, regardless of my thoughts about them earlier. I've been eyeballing Quicksilver, but I've just been eyeballing them. Gravity decks, I think they're great decks. I think they're going to get a lot of support in this year with a lot of things. So, and then obviously, because I've been compounding my Nomic, guys, compound your Nomic every single day. I got quite a bit of Nomic now after compounding so frequently and so viciously. I do it like 3 times a day. And then also, like I just showed you guys, SOM is something that, I've already claimed the airdrop, but you really couldn't do anything with it. But as far as like developments happening, if you didn't sell your SOM, maybe look out for that. And I'm super bullish. You guys don't know. I'm super bullish on NETA. Nick, are you bullish on NETA?
Oh, baby.
I'm bullish.
You don't know.
I'm super bullish on NETA. How is NETA doing right now? Oh, we broke it, guys. $600. $600. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, doing well, though, man. Doing well. It was down to 550-ish. Little under 550, I think. At one point, I think. Come on. Go to the charts. 562. 562 on the CoinGecko chart. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think a lot of things are actually happening with the NETA DAO too, that a lot of people are just kind of either they gotten bored with or just lost interest with. Guys, look at Luna. Look at Luna. Just going. What else we got, guys? What else we got? Could we to this site? Are you talking about what are you talking about, Hillbill? Are you talking about Cosmos Pug?
Yeah, the airdrop. I'll send it over.
Yeah. Thanks, bud. Worth 4K in total bFOT current value.
That's the entire airdrop.
Oh yeah, like at current value. Yeah, it's you know, it's, and that's at current prices. Could you imagine if it goes back up to $5? Like in their example, if bFOT goes back up to $10, which literally can happen here in the next, can literally happen within like the next week or two. Seriously. Not giving you guys financial advice, but like we've already seen that happen. Let's go up to the charts real quick.
Be a happy camper.
Yeah. Like we literally saw that happen in a span, what was this? The 27th, just 2 days ago, from the low right here on the 24th. Guys, over a span of a couple of days. Bro, don't think that and it actually happened once before too, like in that percent like range back here, March 22nd to the high, almost $5, same day. Like, don't think it can't happen like that. Once sFOT drops, guys, it's going to be a whole different field to play in. Theta vote. Oh yeah, guys, please don't forget. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out, bro. Guys, go and vote. Go and vote right now. Where is my go? If you guys have your Atom staking, go and vote. Don't vote just because I have yes here, but make sure you guys go and vote for this Theta upgrade. We need it. We need it. Vote. Get it going. Get it going. Only 34% turnout right now. This is insane. Come on, cosmonauts. I'm calling on you guys in here. If you guys have Atom, make sure you guys are voting. Don't sleep on that stuff. Actually, let's go through the networks right now and make sure that we're not missing anything as far as votes go. Oh, look, enable superfluid staking on Osmo Star. We're going to vote yes for that because, you know, we love stars. We don't vote yes for everything though, guys. We just love stars. And then let's actually do this as well. On Osmosis. Don't take so long. Hurry up now. Make happen, Captain. All right. Your adjustments. Gonna vote yes on that. Would you still be getting into bFOT if you didn't get any airdrop? Yeah. I mean, I bought $5,000 worth of it, you know, on top of the airdrop. Like, yeah. Let's take a look at this real quick, guys, for the pools. These are the new changes here. Anything interesting right here, guys? Anything interesting right here? Atom like Juno pools still looking. Look at that, guys. Look at how that APR went back up, 153 to 166. Well, I might just get back into the Juno pools. I might just get back into that Juno pool. That Atom Juno pool is really nice, guys. I'm telling you guys that right now. Osmo XKI. I love you guys, XKI. I'm not fighting you guys. I'm just not really interested just yet. Hua pool. Atom Hua pool still 226. Looking good. Right here, we got some more interesting stuff. Atom UMEE. Osmo UMEE. Looking like a nice pool. I don't know if you guys are into it. Like Osmo Marble. 233. I don't really want to stack any Marble. I don't like, hey, look, it's whatever, Marble. You guys are doing pretty well from what I can see.
So a question for you, Tank, that was in the chat. They asked why I'm bullish on NETA, but why are you bullish on NETA? I'll give you my answer after.
Why am I bullish on NETA? Because it's because I believe in Juno, and because I believe it's a great store of value. I believe in the way that they airdrop things, or should I say that they stake dropped it, because you had to be staking Juno, right? There's so many different abbreviations now. Stake drop, fair drop, airdrop, validator drop, whatever. I believe in that stuff. I think, and I also believe in the openness of, obviously Juno being a smart contract environment, NETA basically saying and giving the opportunity to the people. Now you build with this and you form something with the NETA, find utility with it yourselves. I'm all for that. I'm all for a free market. And I like some of the things that the setups for it. I also like, obviously, being a scarce source of value. I got one of the highest drops available compared to everybody else. Like I got above, a double digit for NETA, and I admittedly took a good amount of profit from that. Like I always tell you guys, with my airdrops, regardless of how I feel, I'm ensure that a win, especially when I was able to ensure $30,000 win from an airdrop. I made sure I was a winner from that. So, I did. And then when it came down low, I bought some more. And then obviously when it was just at its recent low, I bought some more because when you can look, when there's only so much of anything and you can get into whether it be like controlling 5% or 1% of the market, like that's just an opportunity with anything that if you can do it, I think you should at least ask yourself if you should do it or not. Or like you should at least consider it, right? Not to say that I own 5% or not 5%, a 0.5% or a 1% of the market. I don't. But like when it's even a question, you should be looking into that asset, So anyway, and I do believe there's a lot of developments I've been watching. Like I watch a lot of things. There's been some developments happening in a positive way for NETA and Juno recently, even throughout all of this BS. I really do think that, it's only a matter of time until the DAO works its way out and actually puts something out there that's going to give the NETA token a lot more use case and value. So on top of just being a scarce source, in the Juno ecosystem. Go ahead, Nick. You can tell them.
So, I don't know if you guys are in the NETA Discord, but that's where all the developments and stuff is going on. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of great work in there. And honestly, they have got a good leader. The name is Envy. I'm not 100% sure who it is, but they seem to be kind of the organizer of everything. And then there's, of course, people talking in there and trying to figure out what to do with the community. And they're just moving forward in a great way, structuring everything. They've got plans. They've got the structures of how they want to raise money, who they're going to hire, what developers are going to come in, who's going to design out NFTs, what the DAO is going to do, how the treasury is going to work. So if you think about it, everything is moving in the right step. Now we just need the other step, right? Which is Juno to kind of link to NETA, make it like essentially the main store of value and give incentive for it. And that's what they're working on. And whoever's in there, I think they'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, it's like, when you're talking about investments, you gotta, when you're talking about your money, you gotta like look at several different angles of why you're spending or putting allocation of your money somewhere, right? And like, again, one of the biggest things in crypto is look where the development is, right? Look where people are being busy, then see how that is being perceived and how the community is responding to that business or that developments and stuff like that. So that's kind of like, obviously Nick and I are speculating on the bullishness of NETA, just like any investment. But we're getting it from doing our research and being involved in the communities and stuff like that. Also, I want to let you guys know, tomorrow, it's 31 days, right? In March, 31. Yeah, 30. Yeah. Well, not tomorrow then, the 31st. We actually do have on PASG, guys, we do have this NETA money, the NETA Troopers being launched, guys, and also going into the DAO. Only 10% of this is going to the artists as far as the profits goes. And then I think obviously PASG takes a certain percent. I don't know what that is, but the rest of it is going into the community or the treasury for the NETA DAO. Again, so again, it's not, I wanted one of these just because I like the art. I like, like I want one of these. I don't like, you guys should have saw, they don't have the artist on here. I think actually, hold on, check this out. There's just cool. There's just cool art, right? Like, I don't think they have them. I don't have it on here. What is the artist's name? Rand something, NETA Troopers. I don't know what it is, whatever it is. But yeah, guys, they had one of them that had like a wolf, obviously for wolf and Juno and stuff like that. And it looks so freaking cool. I was like, excuse me, give me that. But yeah, guys, and then, it's going back into the NETA DAO and stuff like that. So it's one of the big reasons too. I think it's pretty cool. Anything else? Guys, I've been thinking along with Nick about structuring, bringing a little bit more structure. I know I enjoy ranting and rambling. Trust me, I really do. Obviously, you guys can tell. But we are investing, like we've been saying for some time, we've been investing into, bringing a better quality stream, a more structured stream or whatnot. Would you guys like, not to mimic anybody or anything like that, but, obviously if we can streamline things a little bit better and it'd be more beneficial for you guys. Would you guys be interested if we had like an overlay with our set talking pieces? Kind of like, I don't want to put it out there, but kind of like, some other channels have, I won't say their names actually, where they give themselves like 10 minutes to talk about each thing, and no matter what, they just keep moving on. I do want to kind of like, I sometimes feel like I ramble too much, and I'm just kind of wondering your guys' feedback. Let Nick know, or let I know in the chat if you guys want to see more structure like that, and we will start implementing it. We did just pick up some pieces, or I did just pick up some pieces on my end over here that I can definitely start implementing into the stream, as far as like a stream deck and all these other things will definitely help out. But we're just trying to bring you guys, hopefully beneficial information, especially in the Cosmos ecosystem, that you guys can use in your daily trading and or investing going forward. And we just kind of want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So if that is something that you guys want to see us start implementing on the channel, let us know. I think we are going to do it regardless, because, we want to make it a lot more better for you guys. I appreciate it, Chad. I appreciate it. I will say, I'm saying because I get, don't understand. I get so many people saying, could you just put the timestamps in there? Sometimes I can't listen to you ramble. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I can. But structure is good. Timestamps are nice if I miss the stream. Yeah. So yeah, I'll try to put that. And I get what people, I do ramble. So being able to kind of like pinpoint things is helpful, but we're going to try to do that. Guys, don't forget, if we don't have anything else, or if you guys don't have any other questions, please don't forget, guys, like I said, on our portfolio, we are doing a 10K, 1K into each asset in the Cosmos ecosystem over the next 3 months. And then when we're done with this, we are going to be giving away, as long as we're above $10,000. We could be right at 10,000 or above. I'm giving away $1,000 of this to the community, guys. So come join us, be in, the chat with us each and every day. Show us that you guys are here with us, guys. And that it's probably, how you're going to be able, the best way at least, to keep up with everything and hopefully get yourself to be eligible for the giveaway. Of course, it's not always about giveaways. So if you guys would do us a favor, like the video, subscribe already if you guys haven't before we get off. Share it with everybody else if you guys thought that this information was beneficial after the fact, and or go back and watch some of our previous videos, because it really does help us out, guys. We're a brand new, in the grand scheme of things, channel, and we're just trying to do the Cosmos ecosystem justice, you guys justice, and we're just trying to do our best so we can use your guys' support. With that being said, I don't have anything else. Nick, do you have anything else?
Oh, we're good to go, sir.
Good to go, guys. Enjoy your guys' Tuesday. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I know Nick does as well. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be actually, you know what? I'm super excited about tomorrow's stream, because we're going to be researching what happened with CCN. Guys, fingers crossed, right? I've never wanted the downfall of something, or like somebody to go away, as much as I've ever wanted this. But you guys have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Get out of here, you filthy animals. Beat it. Go on, beat it. Make some money. Don't lose some money.
Get it.
Get it.